So let's run, make a great escape, and I'll be waiting outside for the getaway. It doesn't matter.
Hey Eagles, I'm Sophia Solis, and welcome to our Valentine's Day show. First, to start off our show, we have a story on sleep deprivation and how it's so important to get enough sleep. Let's go check it out.
If you ask any PHS student at any time, most of them tell you that they're tired. Mr. Bay wants to change that.
Mr. Bay is a French teacher at Pasadena High School who proposed that school should start at a later time,
so that students get 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
Let's go see what she has to say. Why do you want to change school hours?
Well, what I'm finding when I ask my students how many hours they're getting of sleep, they're telling me 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, or 7 hours. Very few tell me 8, and I haven't heard 9 or 10 hours.
What time do you think it's best for students to start school?
Well, the Academy, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the Center for Disease Control came out with policy statements recommending that students go to sleep that schools start no earlier than 8:30.
How do you think this will affect students?
This will affect students in a very positive way. Students will be able to get more sleep, okay? Because yes, naturally they're sleeping at 11 or 12, so if they get to wake up at 7:30, then that's about 8 to 9 hours of sleep. And they'll be refreshed in the morning to study, and there'll be less injuries and less drowsy driving.
What are the consequences of sleep deprivation?
Well, there's a lot of consequences from sleep deprivation. Short-term consequences are, well, it's hard to concentrate in class and to remember things that you've learned in class. Depression, you're constantly, it's not only fatigue, but after a while you get depressed because you're so tired and you don't feel like there's a way out. There's injuries, sports injuries that you risk having, drowsy driving, so accidents, and then there's risk of using illicit drugs, alcohol, high caffeine drinks. Then the long-term effect is diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and all those three can shorten your lifespan.
What's your overall goal?
I would like to see students get adequate sleep so that they're healthier, so that when they're in class, they're not sleeping, especially in first and second period, and their whole day they're studying. They're able to study and remember what they've studied. And also, when after school activities like sports, if they only had 4, 5 to 7 hours of sleep, that's not safe to practice sports intensively for 2 to 3 hours. So that will help them with sports. And students who work, they need the extra rest at night. So if they work until 10, they need the sleep. They need the 8, 9 hours because they've been at school and work. It's a lot. It's a lot of activity, and they need to rest because that consolidates their learning and it rejuvenates them.
According to the CDC, people who don't get enough sleep are more likely to perform poorly in school.
Most students go to sleep late because of electronic devices, homework, or work, so they end up sleeping at school.
Up next, we have a story on the Eagle Way and why students love PHS. Let's go see what they said.
Responsibility for you?
To me, responsibilities are like what you have to do in to take care of your stuff. Like you have responsibilities to do your work, just be responsible.
Responsibility. What's responsibility? Responsibility for me is you taking care of your business, of you being responsible, and of you just being responsible for your things. That's responsibility. Hey, what's up?
Responsibility is for my sports, which is baseball, which every day after school I have to practice every day for 3 o'clock to 5. 5. Then I'll be ready for my first game, which is next Monday. And the next Friday will be my second game, and I have to be prepared at all costs.
What's responsibility to you?
To me, responsibility means taking care of your work and being responsible for your choices.
Responsibility means to me doing what you're supposed to be doing and taking blame for what you did.
What's responsibility for you?
Responsibility to me means taking care of your business and taking care of your work. And yeah.
If you're Gustavo, you watch anime. If you want to save 15% or more in your car insurance, you switch to Geico. Is what you do.
Hi, I'm sophomore Erica Rodriguez.
And I'm junior David Chong. People show their love in so many ways.
And this is how Pasadena shows theirs.
On a cloudy day, when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Woo! All right.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. The way you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
Yeah.
And make sure you're alright. I'll take care of you. I don't wanna be here if I can't be with you tonight.
Back to you, Sophie.
I was only walking through your neighborhood, saw you out on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking up here. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. Oh, the fire and the flood. And I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head's resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire.
Hi, I'm Junior Jessica Macedo,
And I'm junior Oscar Gomez.
and we're here to ask people why they love PHS.
So here we go.
I love PHS because the teachers I have are pretty awesome.
I love PHS because of the people I met. They're like family to me, and yeah, hope they have a good year.
I love PHS because the environment is great. I love PHS because Class of 17 makes it awesome.
Hi, I'm Educan too. I love PHS because it's my home school, and I play on the baseball team, and it's a nice environment, and I get to play with all my friends who I grew up playing the sport I love with.
I love being an Eagle.
I love PHS for so many reasons, but the number one reason is for the students. I'm the drill team director, so I get to see dance classes all throughout the day, and then I see the drill team at the end of the day, and it makes every day worth coming to a job for the students.
I love PHS because my students are awesome. We get to wear jeans on Thursdays. I love my math department. The people I work with are awesome. That's why I love PHS.
I love PHS because you could be in a program called PECS and in ROTC, which are two fundamental programs that help your learning and education style.
Estoy muy contenta de ser una trabajadora de esta escuela por sus estudiantes, que son muy buenos estudiantes, y los maestros muy atentos conmigo. En sí es una buena escuela esta. Espero que todos estén contentos como estoy yo.
I love PHS because we have the best kids in the district.
I love PHS because of the fact that I grew up around here, my little hometown, and teachers here are pretty cool. You get to know them. You can talk to them about certain things that other people can't talk about.
I love PHS because the environment is like amazing here. All the teachers are wonderful, and everyone shows how much they love you and they care about you.
I love PHS because you get to meet really nice people, and the teachers here are really nice, and you learn a lot of new things.
I love PHS because everybody here gets along together, and you get to meet a lot of new people, and everybody treats each other like a family.
I love PHS because we're the best school in the Pasadena. That's it.
I love PHS because I have these cool benches that I can sit outside and just relax.
I love PHS because it's fun and I enjoy volleyball.
I am Jeremy Jackson, athletic trainer, and I love PHS because everywhere I go in Pasadena, I meet somebody that graduated from Pasadena High School. So it may be somebody that's 80 years old, somebody that's 22 years old, but everywhere I go, I meet somebody that has graduated from Pasadena.
I think people love PHS as much as we do.
Yeah, I believe that's true.
So there you have it on why people love PHS. I'm Jessica Macedo.
And I'm Oscar Gomez.
Signing out. Peace and love.
Well, that's it for your Valentine's edition of Eagle 24. I'm Sophia Solis. Thanks for watching, Eagles.
So let's run, make a great escape, and I'll be waiting outside for the getaway.